Yo yo, I'm back with another episode of the Iron Man to Max series. I'm currently still knocking out diaries and quests. Fremenic Easy Diary, 1 free teleport to Relica. I usually teleport to Waterbirth Island, then just take a boat ride to Relica. Oh, I can permanently enchant my Lyra for a bunch of raw fish. So basically the Lyra teleports you to Relica. It sounds good, but it's kind of like dead content now. Oh my god, I can make a gold cannonball. You know when sailing comes out, there's going to be new cannonballs to fire from the actual ships. I wonder if they'll make some new cannonballs for the Dwarven Cannon too. Between a rock quest completed, 5k XP in defense, mining and smithing, yo, you get a free rune pickaxe too. Look at this diary task, I gotta use one of these birds to travel to Relica. This is like an outdated version of the Valamor bird transport system. Nah, this animation is so dope, seeing the bird fly through the air and my character hanging on by a piece of rope for his life. Okay, that was so cool, but I can't see anyone using this teleport apart from doing the diary task. Bro, there's no way, I was just at Waterbirth Island, now I'm at the Dagonoths in the lighthouse. That's crazy, it's like a really long shortcut. I had no idea it was connected via the underground cave in the water. Fremenic Medium Diary, 3 teleports to Relica per day, plus a 10% chance of gaining approval at Miscellanea and a discount price for enchanting my Lyra. Wow, this guy's supposed to be the Ice Troll King and I just KO'd him without using hardly any food. Hey, the Fremenic Isles completed, 10k woodcutting, 5k crafting, 5k construction XP, the Helm of Natzart, which is an upgrade from the Berserker helmet, and 2 lots of 10k XP lamps for combat. There's the Fremenic Hard Diary completed, 5 daily teleports to Relica, increased XP and marks of grace from the Relica rooftop course. The Lyra teleport can be changed to Waterbirth Island. The Avenseas in the God Wars dungeon now drop noted Addy bars. That used to be a really good moneymaker back in the early days. The Stony Basalt teleport, which I use for farming herbs, now takes you to the top of the roof, so now I don't have to bother climbing up it every time I do a herb run. The Stony Basalt teleport, which I use for farming herbs, now takes you to the top of the roof, so now I don't have to bother climbing up it every time I do a herb run. Oh wow, and I gained the access to 2 new lunar spells, the Tan Leather and Recharge Dragonstone. Interesting, I'll have to test those spells out at some point. Making history completed, 1k prayer, 1k crafting XP, 750 GP, and an enchanted key, and I have no idea what this key even does. Lilypad labor completed, 2k woodcutting XP and access to the 4th hardwood tree. This quest isn't even connected to any diaries, I just purely did it so I can get some extra farming XP even though I'm already 99. In Search of Mescree completed, access to the hollows, I have no clue what that is, 600 XP in attack, strength, defense, hit points and crafting. I need some fish for this quest and I had no idea this shop in Port Piscarilia sells so many different types of fish. If you're an Iron Man and can't be bothered to fish, this shop is the way to go. In Aid of Miscrew completed, access to Burgundy Raw, access to Temple Trekking, which is the worst minigame ever, 2k XP in attack, strength, defense and crafting. Oh, and I got this giant hammer too, which looks way better than the granite hammer but has terrible combat stats. Bro, I gotta go all the way into the worldy just for this mini quest so I can get the ghostly robes. I only need this mini quest for some more kudos at the Varrock Museum. Yo, this dialogue won't end, it's been over 30 seconds, and you know it took me another 30 seconds just to be able to talk to him without the stupid Earth Warriors attacking me. There's the full ghostly outfit, such an iconic outfit. It used to be so popular in the early days of RuneScape, now hardly anyone apart from One Defense Pures even use it. Also back in 2007, there really wasn't much to wear apart from Arim's, Mystic, Infinity, and the Ghostly Robes. Yay, more kudos and XP lamps, that should be more than enough now for the Varrock achievement diaries. Varrock Easy Diary completed, 10% chance of mining 2 ores at once, 10% chance of smelting 2 bars at once up to steel. I can get 15 battle staffs from Zaf daily for 7k each, although I don't even have any orbs in the bank to make battle staffs, so I have no need for those at the moment. The Skull Scepter now holds 14 charges, such a useless teleport. I mean, it teleports you to Barbarian Village near Varrock, but like, getting the Skull Scepter pieces to charge it is such a waste of time for members. Oh my god, this mace looks incredible. Actually, all of the weapons you get during this quest look badass. I swear this is the best looking mace in the entire game. This boss looks exactly like the bad guy from the Scream movies. Yo, this quest just gets weirder and weirder. These things literally look like aliens, something from a sci-fi movie. It's called Tolna, and Oh my god, the quest helper has a section for the balloon transport system, huge. When I did this on my main account, I had to watch a YouTube video and even then I still messed up. I love how Jagex added this agility shortcut for the Varrock Garden. Also, after the Garden of Tranquility quest, you can still come here and pick fruit from this tree. Varrock Medium Diary, basically the same rewards as before but with more higher level ores, more battle staffs, more Skull Scepter charges. However, this medium diary has one decent reward. You can toggle the Varrock teleport to take you to the Grand Exchange, which is huge for main accounts. For me, it's kinda useless unless I want to go to the Grand Exchange to turn my potions into 4 doses. Typical, I always seem to run into this problem, so now I have to wait 5 hours for this yew tree to grow for the next diary task. Yo, whoever made this task must be in league with the devil. Burn some yew logs on the top floor of the Varrock church. I need to switch to the ancient spellbook. Now I gotta run all the way through this maze. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Nah, this is actually insane. There's a shortcut at the back of the pyramid to the altar. I can't believe I actually tried to run all the way through the maze. I need to kill every monster in the Stronghold of Security for the skull pieces so I can make the Skull Scepter. The drop rates are super low, so this should take like less than an hour. There's the Skull Scepter, another diary task and 4 collection log slots. Haunted Mine completed, 22k strength XP and access to Tarn's Lair. Since I just done Haunted Mine, I might as well do Tarn's Lair mini quest so I can get the Salve Amulet EI, but I refuse to go through his lair. It's like a giant maze with monsters and agility traps. Just thinking about it makes me miserable, but there is a way around it, so I'm doing a Slayer task for some Slayer points, then I can buy a Ring of Slayer and use it to teleport straight to Tarn's lair. Wow, Tarn actually looks pretty cool apart from all that crap coming out of his back. I swear quest bosses look so much more fun than a lot of the actual bosses around the game. Okay, so I can make a regular Salve Amulet, then use Tarn's book on it to turn it into a Salve Amulet E, then imbue it and now it's a Salve Amulet EI. Which basically means this amulet gives me 20% damage and accuracy versus undead creatures for all 3 combat styles. The regular amulet only worked for melee. Honestly, I was so confused when I was trying to figure it out, like why is there 3 separate amulets, but now obviously I know why. Mauritania Easy Diary, 2 teleports to the Slime Pit, that's basically an old prayer training method. 2.5% more Slayer XP in the Slayer Tower. Wow, Trouble Brewing is so AFK now. When I did this on my main, you had to manually fill the hopper with buckets of water, now you can just AFK it. Mauritania Medium Diary, 5 daily teleports to the Slime Pit. The Mauritania legs now act as a Ghost Speak amulet. Robin gives you 13 buckets of slime and bone meals per day. That's a nice way of getting some bonus prayer XP, however I would need to supply my own bones. 5% more Slayer XP in the Slayer Tower. Hooray, the yew tree has finally grown. Varrock Hard Diary, pretty much the same rewards as the medium and easy, only difference is I can use the Varrock armor to enter the cooking guild. I can even access the bank in the Cooks Guild. I actually got 100 mil cooking XP here on my main way before I even started going for 99s and doing quests. You know what, for a second I was wondering how can these monsters survive underwater, then I just realized they're zombies which are undead creatures, duh. Great Brain Robbery completed, 6k prayer, 3k crafting, 3k construction, a barrel chest anchor, a blessed lamp and a prayer book. I can't even use this anchor, you gotta pay like 1 mil to repair it. It has some decent stats, but like there's so many mid-game options nowadays, so it's dead content. I've gotta build a Canifis POH portal for the diary task. I was meaning to do this anyway, so I don't have to use a fairy ring when I'm doing Slayer. Mauritania Hard Diary completed, and limited teleports to Burgundy Rot. That's gonna be nice for clues. You'd think something like that would have been locked behind the Elite Diary. A Bone Crusher for some free prayer XP when defeating monsters. I just gotta go claim it from some ghost. Double Mauritania Fungus when casting Bloom. Huge for when I use my Aventoads for Herblore. 50% more prayer XP when burning Shade Remains. 50% more runes from barrels and 7.5% more Slayer XP in the Slayer Tower. It's finally time to take on Volcath again. I've lost count how many times I've attempted this in the previous episodes. Oh my god, I did it with 30 HP to spare. I need to bank before the Venom KOs me. Yo, look at this. All these kings and queen NPCs gathered around this table in Varrock Castle. Everyone's here because they're all scared of the big bad boss from Dragon Slayer 2. I'd imagine this is how sailing is going to be like when it's finally out. Yo, this is like a maze, it's never ending, just constantly jumping from boat to boat while getting attacked by that dragon. There's so many dragons I've got to kill, I should have bought an anti-fire potion with me. Ah, this is crazy, it's like every single dragon in the game is here, and I've got to kill them while avoiding Galvek's giant fireball attack which can one-shot me. Oh god, a myth dragon now. Killing it with mage is easy, but ranged is another story. Yo, I just beat the myth, Addy and rune dragons, now I can finally fight Galvek. It's taken forever just to reach this point and I've died so many times. I just got Galvek down to 90 HP, closest I've come in a million attempts. I think I might go hunt some antelopes for some meat so I can get some extra healing. Oh, and look at my gear. I'm literally just wearing budget black D-hide rune crossbow. Nothing special, but every time I die, it costs me just over 100k. I've literally spent millions so far. Hey, I've done it. That was so stressful. I was literally so stressed that I forgot to hit record. I didn't expect it to be this difficult. I think I've been here for like 3 to 4 hours. If my ruby bolt specs don't proc enough, I just end up taking too much damage and running out of food. Yeah boy, Dragon Slayer 2 completed, 80k smithing, 60k mining, 50k agility and thieving XP and access to the legendary Myths Guild, hands down the hardest quest I've done so far. I really do think it was only possible due to me completing the Kandarin hard diary and getting that 10% increased chance of proccing my bolt effects. This quest unlocks so many different things, the Myths Guild, ability to make super anti-fires, there's a fountain that I can use to recharge Dragonstone jewelry and it's close to a bank. Access to the Wrath Altar, access to the shop that sells the Myth Cape, access to Addy and Rune Dragons, access to the Volcath boss, ability to make the Dragon Plate Body and Kite Shield. I can upgrade my Ava's device if I get the Volcath head drop, ability to upgrade my Barrel's gloves if I get the Hydra leather drop, I can mount my Myth Cape in the POH for fast travel. Not to mention it's a cheap construction training method for irons, I can even add another teleport to my dig site pendant to reach Rune and Addy dragons. This has to be one of the best quests ever if we're talking terms of rewards, there's so many other things too that I didn't even mention. No way I can speak to Ellen and get a free 100k combat XP, that's crazy. Yo, Ellen's outfit looks insane, I have no idea what she's wearing but that's a nice flex. Wow, this cape only costs 10k, this thing looks dope and it gives an attack, strength and prayer bonus, not to mention it teleports you to the Myths Guild which is fairly close to a bank. Enjoying some nice AFK fishing. I think my next goal is 95 rune crafting for Wrath runes, this is the main reason why I did Dragon Slayer 2. So with Wrath runes I can cast the demonic and sinister offering spells on the Arceus spellbook. It's a really good way for irons to train prayer while doing Slayer. I'm about to run out of bait, but I roughly started out with like 69.5k bait and that got me like 38k Karambwans. 104k more bait, that should keep me going for a while, plus the white stat looks cool. Oh, there's a crowd of people outside the Ectofunctus at Canifis. I'm guessing someone just got 99. Nah, that's actually a really cool place to have a 99 party. I mean, most people just go to like places like Varrock, Lumbridge, or like really well-known places. This is like really out of the way and hidden in a way. You know what to do next. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a wonderful comment down below. Thanks for watching, take care, bye.